is this beautiful octagon that you can grow as wide as you want. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to make a plain octagon. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. Okay, we're going to start with a slip knot and we're going to start with a base ring. For your base ring, you want to chain 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're going to close off the ring by doing a slip stitch into the first chain. And now we can move on to row 1. For row 1, we can chain 3. 1, 2, 3, which counts as a double crochet. And now we're going to work 23 double crochets into the ring. So here is 1, 2, 3, and we want a total of 23, so I'm going to do that off camera and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I just did my 23rd double crochet. Now to finish off this row, we want to do a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 that you started with. So we insert our hook into that chain, grab the yarn, and pull through to close. And that there is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And then you want to do 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. So here's 1 and 1 into the next one. Now we're going to start the repeat. You want to chain 2 and then do 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. So here's 1, 2, and 3. And that's the repeat. You want to do a chain 2 and then 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. That's what you want to do all the way around. I believe you're going to repeat it 5 more times. So do that and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, I just did my last repetition of 3 double crochets into the last 3 stitches. So now to finish off this row, we want to do a chain 2 and then do a slip stitch into the top of the 3rd chain of the chain 3 that you started with. So we insert our hook into that chain and then do a slip stitch. That there is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And then you want to do 1 double crochet into the same place as the last slip stitch. So into that 3rd chain there, just a double crochet. Now you want to do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. So into basically the first double crochet of the previous row. Into there, a double crochet. And now you want to do 2 double crochets into the next stitch. My yarn's caught there. So into that stitch, you want to do 2 double crochets. And now we're going to start the repeat. You're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then do 2 double crochets into the next double crochet. So you skip the chain 2 of the previous row. Into that first double crochet, you want 2 double crochets. Then into the next stitch, you want to do 1 double crochet. Then into the next stitch, 2 double crochets. Here's 1 and 2. And as you can see, you're growing this way, like a triangle kind of, by doing that repetition. So I'll verbalize it for you. It starts with a chain 2, then into the first double crochet of the next 3. Into this one, you do 2 double crochets. Into the middle one, you do 1 double crochet. And into the last one, you do 2 double crochets. Then chain 2 and then repeat that all the way around. I'll see you when you're done. Okay, I just did my last repetition here. So now to finish off this row, you want to do a chain 2 and then do a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 that you started with. Insert your hook into that chain and now do a slip stitch. That there is the end of row 3. Now for row 4, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And that counts as a double crochet. Now you're going to do 1 double crochet into the same spot as the last slip stitch. And now we're going to do 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. So into the next one, 1 double crochet. Into the next one, 1 double crochet. Into the next one, 1 double crochet. And now into the last double crochet of the previous row of this group here. Into there, you want to do 2 double crochets. So here is 1 and 2. Now we'll start the repeat. The repeat starts at a chain 2. And then into the next double crochet, you're going to do 2 double crochets. Now you want to do 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And into the last one, you want to do 2 double crochets. So I think you can start to see the pattern here. You're going to chain 2, and then we're going to call this a group of double crochet. So into the next group, the first stitch, you want to do 2 double crochets into, then 1 into each of the next 3, and then into the very last one, 2. And that's going to continue to grow your triangles that way, and then also the circle in a, like just wider. So this is what you want to do. This has another round, row 5. That is the same thing. You're going to finish off the row by doing a chain 2 and doing a slip stitch like you did in the previous row. And every row forward, you're going to start with a chain 3, another double crochet into the same spot as the slip stitch. So you have 2 in that one. Then 1 double crochet into each of the crochets of the previous group, except for the last one. Because in the last one, you're going to do 2. That way you continue to grow the triangle, and then you want those chain 2 in between, so you can grow this as big as you want. I'm going to finish row 4 and row 5 with the same idea that I just explained. Cut off my yarn and thread my ends through. Look how stunning. So this one's going to be a larger motif, and the cool thing about this is that you can make it as big as you want. So this would be really beautiful as placemats, for example. You could even actually play around with the colors and do them different to add like a different pattern, kind of like stripes that widen out as you go out. So this is a really cool motif and very easy to customize. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.